Hey, my name is Vlada Sakara and I'm Hi, my name is Vlada Sakara and I'm a product marketing manager at WIZ. I'm a WIZ user for some time now and I really enjoy the easiness and user-friendliness of the system, and today I'm actually going to test SpaceSense. SpaceSense is a Wi-Fi motion detection technology which is embedded within the WIZ lights. So let's get to it. I'm in my living room where I spend a lot of time usually, where I relax or spend some time with my friends, and that's when the WIZ lights come in handy because they really help me achieve that cozy atmosphere. But sometimes, for example, I'm working upstairs and I want to cross my living room to go into the kitchen to make a tea. And that's when I don't want to be bothered with switches or installing extra sensors. I just want the light to turn on when I'm stepping into my living room to help me with my task, and I want it to turn off when I leave the room. And I think that's when SpaceSense will come really handy in this case. So for SpaceSense to work, you need at least 2 WIZ lights in the room. I have the luminaire, which is already installed, and I also have the WIZ linear bar, which is new. I just set it up and installed in the app, so it should be good to go. The lights need to be at least 2 meters apart from each other, which is the case in my living room. And we're good to go. So let me open my app and check for SpaceSense. So I already created my WIZ home and installed my WIZ lights within the WIZ app v2. So now let's proceed to set up SpaceSense. For that I open up my app and I go to the automations tab and I can see SpaceSense in the top right corner. I click on the small plus, and then the first step is to select a room. For me, obviously, that's my living room, after which I'm proceeded to selecting the beacon. And the beacon usually is the device which is closest to the center of the room. In my case, that would be the linear bar, so I proceed to select it from the list. The next step is choosing the processor, and the processor are the devices which are located in the corner of the room. And for myself, that is the luminaire, so I choose from the list all the lights within my luminaire. Okay, next step. And the next step is the calibration. For that I need to walk outside of the room, and once I'm outside, stop moving and press next. So that's what I will proceed to do now. I will walk outside and start the calibration.
1 minute later.
Alright, so SpaceSense now is successfully set up for this room, so for my living room, that's great. Now I see the option of my living room within the SpaceSense menu, and by clicking it, yes, I can adjust the settings. So within settings I have a couple of options. There are settings and then there are advanced ones. Duration of 24 hours, I would like to keep that, and in case of motion detected, I would like the light to turn on, which is right, and in case of no motion detected, I would like to turn the light off, that's also right, with a delay of, let's say, I would like to set it to 3 minutes, which means that in case the lights don't detect any movement, they will turn off in the course of 3 minutes. So I'm happy with that. Then we have advanced, which is the manual override delay, which means that from the moment that the lights are manually turned off and on, during 1 minute, SpaceSense will not work or be triggered. So let's say I set it to 5 minutes. So from the moment that I turn on or off the lights, for example with my app, SpaceSense will not be triggered in the course of 5 minutes. And within the advanced settings of SpaceSense, we have the sensitivity slider, which is the degree to which SpaceSense is being triggered based on the motion detected in the room. And while I do want my lights to be triggered and turned on when I enter the room, I do not want them to be triggered when my cat wanders around. Therefore, I will set the slider to 2, so that my cat can walk around the room and not turn on the lights in the middle of the night. So I think I have all the settings complete, and now I'm ready to test SpaceSense. So SpaceSense is up and running for me in my living room, which I'm really excited about, and I also really look forward to keep testing. And I do really hope that you try it out and that you enjoy it as much as I did today.